Hi, it's Joe, your AI-generated newscaster, with a fresh batch of cybersecurity news. I will begin with the huge leak our team has just detected. A California-based IT company, DNA Micro, has exposed sensitive data of more than 820,000 customers due to a system misconfiguration. The worst part is that according to the Cybernews research, this has been the case for at least 6 months. Leaked information includes a lot of personally identifiable information that could be used to create phishing campaigns and pose a threat to the company's customers, potentially putting them at risk of doxing and swatting. This is particularly concerning since sensitive information, such as home addresses, was also exposed. Multiple DNA Micro subsidiary companies were affected by this leak, so please be careful if you are a customer of one of these companies. By the way, our research team has also developed a new and completely free Cybernews ransom looker tool. With it, you can check the latest ransomware attacks on big companies and who is responsible for them. This way, you can always know if the company you worked with got their customers' data stolen, so you could timely protect yourself. Coming up next, Taiwanese networking equipment manufacturer D-Link has confirmed a data breach that led to the exposure of what it said is low sensitivity and semi-public information. This acknowledgement comes 2 weeks after the initial post on breach forums, which claimed the personal data of many government officials in Taiwan, as well as the source code for D-Link's DView network management software were stolen. However, according to D-Link, the data was taken from an old DView 6 that was closed in 2015. So the current D-Link customers are unlikely to be affected by the breach. Meanwhile, pro-Russian hacker groups have exploited a recently disclosed security vulnerability in the WinRAR archiving utility as part of a phishing campaign. Google-owned Mania-charted Russian nation-state actor APT-29's rapidly evolving phishing operations, targeting diplomatic entities amid an uptick in tempo and an emphasis on Ukraine in the first half of 2023. Officials state that this is likely an attempt to support the increased frequency and scope of operations and hinder forensic analysis amidst the war effort. However, not only Russia is active with dubious activity. The intelligence chiefs have accused China of using AI technology for hacking and spying against the nations this Tuesday. Their statement suggests the Chinese government is engaged in the most sustained, scaled, and sophisticated theft of intellectual property and expertise in human history. The Chinese spokesperson in Washington has already commented on that allegation, calling it groundless. Still, the US FBI Director Christopher Wray claims that China is using AI as an amplifier for all sorts of misconduct, calling the Chinese hacking program already the largest hacking program in the world, and worrying that AI implementation could make it much worse. Continuing with the topic of AI development, OpenAI has just confirmed that their tool for detecting AI-generated images is 99.9% accurate. According to Mira Murati, Chief Technology Officer at OpenAI, this tool is currently being tested internally ahead of a planned public release. This is definitely good news, as many users were worried about the possibility of identity theft, impersonation, and other fraudulent activities that could be performed using realistic AI-generated images of existing people. That's it for today's news batch. Make sure to subscribe to get informed, and check yesterday's news video for the latest updates on the cyber war situation.